Hello, hello. I'm almost on time today. Let's get this up. And suppose I could catch a train, assuming they're not in a collision somewhere. That one has 7, so that one belongs here. Um, yeah, okay. Should probably drive it. Pretty sure once I get to the somewhat unique part, things get weird. I think it was right after the stream yesterday, but I had the trains collide right on this hill. So I definitely gotta work on a more permanent solution. And I'm good here. Only 8. Interesting. I'm out of these. I only need 6 though. Okay. So now I'll get this here. Here. And here. Um, if I'm correct, one of these is pure. The other one is impure. And the final one is normal. So perhaps I should combine them all and then split them. 60, 120, that's 180, and then 240. It's about 420. Mark IV belts can handle it. There we go. And then we'll get a splitter. And then as far out as I can. Let's get these. Interesting. Alright, I'll need more rods. Or I try and put this on here. It would kind of collide, but it's fine. Uh-oh, that's backing up. Alright, now all these are getting sulfur. I'm pretty sure this should load the train. I just have to wait for it. There it is. Nice. Now we just need to head right over here. So we can get coal. Okay. Um, Alright, that's fine, I suppose. I think that train will cross through here. No, it won't. It'll go around. I could do that. That's fine. I hope. Just gonna sit in here. I don't want that. Then I'll head over here. Where I can make some of these. I think I need 4 more. Nice. Now I'll head up here with my truck. And these should be getting. Yeah. And for the first time I exit this place in a while, I go the right way. Oh, I might only need 2 of these. Yeah, I only needed 2. That's fine. Uh-oh. There's been a train collision. Alright, let's see where that's at. It's over here. How so is it over here? Oh. Alright, let's wait for that to go by. Yeah, they hit each other right on the merge, okay. That's why the stoppers and all that exist. Which I should get to, but 50 computers is something I'm not too happy about getting right now. It's gonna take a little while. Okay. So now... I guess I'll put you right through here. If I took you... through you right here. Then I need a merger. Then I need a splitter. This one will go higher. I think. Okay. And then... That's fine. Oh, again? In the same spot, too? There we go. Yeah, pretty much the exact same spot. That's crazy. It's almost as if the trains don't know to stop, which is pretty accurate. I should have coal going through, by the way. I think I paused this one temporarily, didn't I? Oh. I completely disconnected power. I wonder when I did that. I suppose they're all normal veins of coal. That's fine. I'll need more sulfur later to make sulfuric acid, I'm pretty sure. Now let's just hope there's no train collisions. and everything works out. Uh-oh. Well, this to be heading this way, that means it's already down. Yeah. And this train is at this station. I forget which one it is. This is plastic for sure. Oh, this is plastic and rubber. This is sulfur. Ah, so that's the sulfur and coal train. Cool. And now I have about 25 or so more minutes left over that I can use to start on turbo fuel generation. And we'll just hope that there's no collision again. Where should I put that fuel? I could absolutely throw it down here, but I don't know how that would go with the train station. I mean, technically, both of these tracks have to hit it, so has to go after that. Okay, if I'm correct, that's Caterium. And Caterium will still be something I need collected by train. So we're gonna do that. Also, that's Sam. I don't know what that is. But Sam is also something I could collect by train later. Which gives me an absolutely legendary idea. I need to go that way. And the reason I say that is because Sam is right there. Caterium's over there. Limestone, bits of iron, copper, 2 more bits of iron. Essentially all things that I'll need collected by train in the future. So I could potentially go that way with it. But I also want to see where the mantis goes. That thing over there. And of course, there will be stations over there for a bunch of iron. Oh, whoops. My bad. Yeah, there will be stations over there where I'll collect iron, copper, coal, and limestone. I think the manta ray will be a lot lower. So we might just build straight out. That way I can allow for the road there to connect up. Because if I head over here, yeah, I'll have to deliver the compacted coal from there manually, so let's actually start it right about here. And yeah, that kind of flies around. Cool. Okay, that will be temporarily stopped. Both of them, actually. Then I'll need a train station and a bit of things over here. This is for making turbo fuel. So I think I need 3 fuel stations. Let's see. This will be the middle right here. I want it to be the first hole. Okay. So now we have, let's see. I think the fuel one has 11 carts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 10 would be 5, right? Yeah. So then that's 5. And that's 1. So whatever I do with curving over there, it will have to be somewhat delayed. Just because this is the mass size of the train station. Okay. So now we'll get empty platforms because we have 1, 2, 3 for where the oil would be, 3 for where the residue would be, 2 for the extra, and wait, I'm pretty sure oil goes in the way back, doesn't it? Or not oil, fuel. Yes, fuel goes in the way back. So then we have fluid platforms. 1, 2. Oh, that's problematic. That's also on the wrong side. And I'm out of plastic of all things. And there we go. Just have to make sure it's actually lined up. Nope. Okay. So 1. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm pretty sure that's right. We have 1, 2, 3 for oil, gap. 1, 2, 3 for residue. Oh. Hang on. Two, 3 for oil, gap. 1, 2, 3 for residue, gap. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So this is 11 carts long, not 11 of each vehicles, because I didn't count this one apparently. So let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Oops. Let's hope I can break this one without all of this collapsing in on itself. There we go. So now fuel goes into here, and I need the road to go into here. And I'll change it to asphalt later if it lines up. And of course it lines up. I'm good at what I do. Alright. Let's do that. Clear that. And then I need to change the color of the ones on the outside. Which is the primary reason I did that the way I did it. Okay. And we'll just go straight here. Will these go into truck stations that'll pick up the resources? I'm gonna say yes. Wait, no. But there will be truck stations to collect the resources. Oh wait, I only need one truck station. Never mind. I forgot, I'm not combining them here. I was thinking coal and sulfur, but what I actually needed to do was just, what do you call it? Compact coal. Okay. So now I need a refinery. Or actually, I probably could bring it that way more instead. Let's do that. So first, I'm gonna want buffers. I can only do one buffer here, or so that's what they want me to think. I'm kidding. I'm actually gonna go up here, because I do believe in vertical building. Let's go one higher. Get extra storage for the fuel. And also because things get complicated if I try to take fuel out of this system. Cool. So now I have that. And all I need is a truck station. I just need to figure out where I want the truck station. I think I'd be okay with it somewhere right here. And then... Oh, right. Okay, now if I go to logistics and get one of these, that works. And of course, I also forgot about pumps. I need heavy modular frames for that. So let's get those. Okay, I only need 150 for now. Nice. Perfect landing. Okay. So now I should be able to get Mark II pipes. And I might have to move all of this over. Okay, that's fine. If I go to the buffer, doesn't look like it'll want me to push things up directly out of the buffer, so I should be careful with that. I have 3 platforms here. We're gonna try and go right in the center of one of them. I think that's about right there. Okay. And I guess this means I could get away with only using 2, like I've been doing for every other thing so far. Okay. And then I left room here just because this will head over to this way. For now, we'll work with that. Um, Once I get this in, I think I'm getting 100 fuel per minute. So let me look at this real quick. We might be getting more, because I think I added another one. And I really could just add another one if I need. Okay, so... Oh wait, what is this for? I'm getting 300 per minute. And I'm making... Or I'm using more than that. So we're gonna assume I'm getting 200 fuel per minute, not 300. Because in terms of heavy oil residue, I'm only getting 300 of that per minute, not 450. Oh, that's cool. It flies over top of the train station. Okay. So if I'm getting 200, I could put 100 in for turbo fuel and 100 in for canisters, or I could take a refinery, which I'm missing motors for. Hopefully those are in my truck. And I think my truck is back at the base over here. Nope. Guess I just have to go down and get more motors finally. Production lasted me quite a bit of time before I had to get these. Am I gonna make it? No, I'm not gonna make that. Nice. Okay, now I can get a refinery. If I go to turbo fuel, 6 fuel, 22 per minute, is able to give me 18.75 per minute. So that's definitely not right. Packager. If I want it equal, that's not right anyway. Packaged fuel is 40 per minute. Packaged turbo fuel is only 20 per minute. So I'm gonna need double that. Okay. Let me see if I can't do some math real quick. Actually, hang on. I can do it from here. 22.5 gives me 18.7.5. Hmm. I'm actually not sure how to do this. I have 200 fuel. So however much fuel I have, I want an equal amount of turbo fuel, essentially. Or I don't do that and I just keep 80 fuel per minute and turn the rest into turbo fuel. Do I have any... I don't have any power shards, but I do have the means to make them. Whoops. So let's chuck these in here and take this out real quick. And then quickly craft up a crafting bench where I'll make... Oh, I could just craft it from there. That's fine. Where I'll make 5 of these. Okay. So now if I throw these in here... Oh wow, one of these is only enough to make 50. So if I'm getting... Let's see. How much is 40? 48 per minute can give me 40. Actually, that might make the math a little easier. Hang on a second. Let's say for whatever reason I want 10 of these per minute. 12. That's the lowest it could go is 6 for 5, okay. Because obviously that's what's there. So, going back to the 10 and 12. There might be a way to get this. I mean, I can't just change this to 100 and see what happens because it caps out here, and that's kind of the problem. But I can go halfway with 25, right? And that's 30. Actually, I should have assumed 50 and 60 was there. So that means when this is 100, this is 120. That's not going to work, right? We pull out a notes thing so I can note that down. Right, so if this is at 100, this is at... Oh wait, that's definitely not right. I need this to be 25. So it can't be 21, right? Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not 21. we'll go back to 25 real quick. Okay. If I put 100 fuel in here, that doesn't really add up to too much, huh? Actually, hang on. If I put 2 in here, right, I can't actually do this backwards. Huh. Problem is, if I want 100 turbo fuel, it'll cost 120 fuel. But I only have 200. Turbo fuel's better anyway. I think I'll go with that. I'll use 120 fuel, and then I'll save, or put 80 aside for packaged fuel. That's what I'll do. So that answers that question. The other question is, assume I were to build refineries to do this, right? How many of them would I need? I think I want this to be halfway in here. And the problem is, in order for this to reach 100 turbo fuel, let's do 100 divided by 2.75. I would need about 5 1/3 refineries. So this is where overclocking comes in handy. Let's see. Say I want 40 out of each of these. I would need 3, I think. And then 1 would be 20. I'll do 35 instead, though. Just because it's a lower number, and I would still only need 3 refineries with 35. Oh, whoops. Because that's 70, and then plus another 30 is all I need. And let's get a wall real quick. Okay, we can't do that. There we go. So now we have these. I can head down here and take this apart. And then in some way, kind of want to throw the packagers on the other side. Okay. So we now have that out of the way. Now I just need it to split into those three. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? There we go. And then horizontal to vertical again. And then straight. Oh. Kind of like how that curves inwards. There we go. It's got a little bit of personality. Head up here. And now I'll need a pump going up. Or what if I throw the pump in here somewhere? There's not actually going to be a wall here. Let me make sure none of my batteries are draining. Cool. There we go. And then, suppose I want the pipes to kind of go over top of this. So that's not going to work. It's going to have to be kind of in the middle of this. Take, oh, not that. That. Throw it there. It's not gonna line up anyway. I might as well do something like this. Let me name this real quick. Gonna call it turbo fuel. And I kind of want fuel put into this system real quick. Okay, it's at fuel now. So turbo fuel will be after fuel. Wait, I gotta go on the other side. Wait for this to finish docking. And then the pumps should start pumping as soon as this gets somewhat full. And by this, I mean this down here. This one's got it. This one's got it. This one's falling behind a little bit. There we go. And then it should be filling up with fuel. It is. Guess for the time being, I'll return it to its track just so it can go all the way around. Not what I wanted. You need to go in the middle here. Whoops. That's weird. And I think there's gonna be a collision. Because you're heading up. And you're heading down. This is gonna be funny to watch. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. That's a short train. I'm not too worried about that one. And if I turn on self-driving here, this one should essentially just follow it. Because trains are smart like that. But the less connections there are, the better. So let me try and fix that problem. There we go. Now instead what you should do is try to go around there. For whatever reason, in case you don't, we'll do that. That's a little temporary U-turn for the other train so that this one can be docked and not cause a collision. Temporary solution, but it's fine. This entire trek over there is kind of temporarily being going that way. I guess next up is the packaging stations. And here's where things are going to get quite annoying because this works in the 20 per minute. This works in 40 per minute. So where I only need 2 for here, I need 5 of these. So let's just... Pretty sure it would be on the 4th wall. Yes. And then, And then take this and attach it down here. Wait. Okay, if I went to refinery, it does say, yes, head lift is 10,000. Or not 10,000, it's 10, something like that. So this should work. Yeah, it'll definitely work because I don't even need it to go all the way up there. I only actually need it to go to about here. I need more sheets. And again, I definitely laid a lot longer than I wanted to. Why can't I open the bench? There we go. Definitely played a lot longer than I wanted to, but turbo fuel. Uh-oh. Wait, never mind. That's right. I thought it wasn't right for some reason. Like that. Oh, why did it place 2? Actually, I'll take care of this entire thing. Then we'll move it over to here. Nope, that's not right. Gotta stop trying to place things while I'm flying, it doesn't work. Okay. So now if I go to refineries... Not refinery, sorry. Packager. Okay. I would just like to remind myself that this is 40 per minute. So this only needs 2. Whereas this is 20 per minute and needs 5. Which kind of lines up perfectly, I suppose. I also want a truck station. And the reason for this truck station is so I can get those in. So, splitter. Cables of all things. I need my truck to be closer for sure. Okay, I'm out of cables. That's fine, I guess. Actually, I don't even need that. And we're gonna do this. And that's the easy part. I then have to take these and split them. I'll do that. And then I'll get a Mark II pipeline, which will go into here like so. And then, oh, whoops. Okay, never mind. And we'll go like that. And that's fuel. And of course it won't actually fill with fuel because I don't have any power set to them. Nope. I will do that. And now fuel is going into them. Nice. This one is a little bit more complicated because I'm actually going to need 2 of these junctions. Guess I could go with 1 right there. And then I'll go with 1 maybe around the middle, and then same over here. 1 in the middle. We'll go like that. I'll go like that for this one. And then turbo fuel will go into here. Pattern. Oh, nope, not that one. There we go. Pattern removal. And then chuck this right here somewhere. I think I'll go right next to the other one. And now fun. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, it's right here. Oh. It looks like one was coming out of the station. And the other one was going around. Okay. Oh. Oh, never mind. I just clicked the freight car instead. My bad. Just push this one out of the way. Let me wait for this one to go by. Alright. Time to add a new ban word to the moderation chat. That's wrong. There we go. Better. And then me get mergers real quick. I'll start down here. I think that's the wrong way. And I suppose I should get another one of these in here. There we go. So now once I get compacted coal sorted out, that sorts out a lot of other things. Let me do pattern removal here. Throw these back here. Okay, so I don't have to rotate them every time. Or didn't. Guess what I'll do is I'll throw... I mean, I could put solid lines here and here. Actually, wait, no. That one won't be solid. Those two will be white, and then... Alright, and then I'm gonna throw dotted lines into here. I'll keep that one solid for now, I don't know. No, dotted. Okay. Blank squares here. And then... Oh. Ah, never mind. Zones down here. Okay. Those two will go right there. And maybe I'll put like a half of one right here. Cool. I'll take a dotted corner right there. Okay, same-ish spot, I suppose. Oh boy. Let's try this. Oh, stopping is painful, isn't it? Oh, well that counts as a collision, I suppose. What if I turn on self-driving? What'll it do? Okay, well, suppose let's bring this one back down to the station. Oh, they phased inside of each other. Oh no. Alright, and that should take care of itself. Yeah. Okay. Now you can drive. Because you're the fuel train. And you're kind of necessary for that. I don't think I'll pick up too much fuel, by the way. Because, yeah, that's empty. It's not actually working yet. I don't have it turned on. These are full as they'll get, I suppose. And they're also draining still. Some reason. No, they're not draining. These are full of fuel, and if I put compact coal into here... Do I have any? Is that compact coal? No, that's just coal. Okay, well... if I turn on the machines down here, I think I still need to power them, don't I? No, they're already powered. Which ones are compact coal? Not these, okay. Those. Oh boy. Alright, so if I take 100 of these, if I take 100 of these, and I throw them into here. Oh wait. This would be sulfur. This would be coal. We'll say that. Why is that moving so slowly? It's definitely mixing, and that's problematic. I definitely put these in the wrong thing. That's technically not connected, I suppose. Yep, that's the right one right there. Oh. There we go. But I put them in the wrong one, so it's likely to get jammed. Possibly. I might be able to put both into the same input and have them work. Oh. Well, apparently that splits evenly and I'm getting some black powder. That's fine. Black powder goes in there. Compact coal goes in there. Now take, let's see, 16. That means there's 4 more left in the system somewhere.
Food done.
Now I'll head over here. And I'm out of turbo fuel, so I suppose this is kind of perfect timing for this kind of thing. Actually, hang on. I'm not technically out of turbo fuel. Hang on. There we go. 100 more of that. Anyways, now if I nope, that's for plastic. If I head into here, and I throw this into here, not here. Here. I never put the compact coal into the systems. Okay, that's fine. Oh. That could be a problem. Yeah, no, that is a problem. I'm gonna fix that problem, like so. What if I went like that? Through this under there, this up there. No. Um, there we go. Will this work? I'd like to say it will. There we go. But if I'm correct, there should be a small amount of turbo fuel in the packagers. Somewhere. No? Uh-oh. Oh, right, because it's probably stuck in, yeah, it's stuck in here. And it's very low. I want to say all I have to do is head over here and turn on the fueling system, because I'm pretty sure the oil is still coming in. Those are full, that's the only reason they don't work. Pretty sure. And of course, I don't actually need this extra one here. Or, actually, I could use it and just lower these down. I move this down to using 100 per minute. Okay. We'll do the same thing here. I need this to run. Like that. And then we'll do the same thing here. Oh, hang on. I need one more. Because it's very slightly higher. There we go. Now I just... And I'll check my grid. It's cutting into the batteries, but that's fine. Looks like it's going back and forth. I think those are turned off. But with that, I'll end this stream. The power should last me long enough to get turbo fuel generators. So since that's where the rest of the fuel here is gonna go, or the rest of whatever isn't used here will go. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? I'm packaging 80. What if I only used 80 in here as well? The problem with that is then I'd have to add more to this station here. And, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. The other problem is I don't actually have a place for any liquid turbo fuel to go, so maybe I'll just convert it over. Or perhaps any leftover fuel will just go into the fuel generators, because it doesn't produce any more power than that, although this would technically be using all of the fuel. No, definitely not. The train travels much faster. No, it will. Wow. Huh. Now I'm not exactly sure what to do here, because if I take some of these off, that means I'd have to actually split it into 3. One of these for turbo fuel, one of these for fuel, and one of these for generators. So I guess 2 for turbo fuel. 80 is a little bit high then, isn't it? Okay, let's take this out. And we'll use 40 for turbo fuel. Or we'll use 40 per minute for generators, which should do pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Don't know how many generators that'll power, but it'll power generators. And that's good enough for me. So that'll be 60 per minute in here. Which I don't think I'll even use 60 per minute, so that's fine. And then we'll have 40 per minute for me to move elsewhere. I want to say by another train, but then I have to figure out what won't get picked up here. The only thing that's trying to pick up is fuel, I'm pretty sure. And then it drops off heavy oil residue. But in order to drop off heavy oil residue, it has to pick up heavy oil residue. And it also picks up and drops off oil. So I would need another train. And probably another station to pick up turbo fuel. And yeah, that's annoying. I think what I'll do is I'll have this track go over this way, have a station for turbo fuel, that'll go over top of this road, and then I'll have the turbo fuel go that way. But I'll start that in the next stream. And I'll see everyone there. Where'd they collide this time? I have a feeling I'm gonna need my truck. Yep. Next time I think I'm also gonna try and get that train upgrade to make sure the trains are stopping instead of colliding. Let's take my Explorer. I know exactly where it is. It's inside that mushroom that I still need to blow up. Alright, I'll get these fixed up, then I'll call it for the stream. Wow, this one got pushed pretty far. Yep, figures as much. It's inside this mushroom. Alright. Let me do something real quick. Okay, there we go. So now I can do better Oh wait, hang on a second. That's not what I wanted to do. Is there's a switch too. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So now, with that set up, I'll see everyone in the next stream. Hopefully we'll get a permanent turbo fuel generation, because I'm not too excited to move up to nuclear generators. I'll see everyone next time. I didn't have to pause to switch it this time. I set a hotkey finally. Alright, later chat.